Thank you, Senator Skinner. Senator Grove.
Thank you, Madam President. Question of the author.
Senator Caballero, will you take a question?
I will.
Please proceed.
Thank you, ma'am. I was trying to read through the bill as fast as I could, but in your comments, and then my colleague from Berkeley's comments as well, you talked about grant funding that would be available. I'm assuming, please correct me if I'm wrong, it's out-of-state individuals that would be receiving that grant funding from the nonprofits that apply for the grants?
Senator Caballero.
So the grants would be applied for by organizations that provide health services. And the grants could go to any individuals that are in California in order to help them access the services in California.
Senator Grove.
Question of the author again, please.
Will you take another question?
Yes, I will.
Please proceed.
So the grant funding that's available by the state taxpayers of California through this bill, if this bill passes, would only go to organizations in California to help California women obtain abortions.
Senator Caballero.
Yes. Now, if you're in California seeking an abortion in a California facility, then you can ask for resources, and it would be up to the organization to grant those resources.
So it could be somebody visiting from another state to California.
Theoretically, I think that's true.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Senator Melendez.
Thank you, Madam President. We had this bill, and we had this very conversation that my colleague from Bakersfield just brought up about the funding issue. And I asked the question, will this funding be available to women who do not live in California? And the answer was yes. It's available to women in California. It's also available to women from the East Coast, from the South, you name it. It would be available to them. It would pay for child care services if they happen to be bringing other children along with them. It would pay for transportation, plane fare, hotels, meals, you know, you name it. That's what this funding would go towards. And my feeling on this, and this is irrespective of your position on abortion, but we are talking about creating a fund to pay for abortions when we have people living on the streets in California. We have people who cannot afford a home, who cannot afford rent. We have veterans who are languishing on the streets. And this is the group that we have chosen to give our attention to and help. That is shameful. Your position on abortion is of little consequence to me at this point. What is of consequence is the fact that you're talking about putting together a fund of millions and millions of dollars. And there's so many other things in the state we can be spending that money on. And oh, by the way, maybe we should be spending that money on people who are actually from California. Not somebody from Utah or New Mexico, or let their states take care of them. But why in the world would we set up a fund to help people from other states? Unless, of course, it's because we are falling in line with the governor's speech that he gave about how he wants California to become the abortion sanctuary. That's, I guess, what we will be known for now. That and free fentanyl wherever you can find it. I mean, come on. This is. I recommend a no vote on this bill. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator.
Aye, Stern. Aye, Umberg. Aye, Wachowski. Aye, Wiener. Aye, Wilk. No.
Please call the absent members.
Hertzberg. Wesso. Aye. Hurtado.
Ayes 29, noes 9. The measure passes.